Hi everyone, it's Heather. Welcome back into the Paper Castle. This is my haul from August 12th, which if any of you have a calendar handy, you'll know that was a Wednesday. So this is not a yard sale haul. This is my second haul of the season from my second favorite rummage sale over the border into Pennsylvania. The one at the Catholic school. They have it twice every year, once in June right after school ends, and then once in the middle of August right before school gets started again. The second one is normally not as big as the first, which was the case this time, but it's still huge and takes at least a couple hours for me to go through. And I'm very glad that there was this rummage sale this month, because other than this sale, it has been absolutely dead out there. I don't know how it is for everybody, where all you guys are, but here I've never seen anything like it. This whole month I've looked in the paper, and where there's usually a whole page of yard sales, there's maybe 3 to 5. I don't understand why. I've even checked Craigslist and yardsales.net and estatesales.net and all kinds of websites, and they're just not there. So, I do have another video coming up that shows you some of the things that I did find other than at this rummage sale, but I had to combine a few weekends because it was such slim pickings out there. So let me get started and show you what I bought. I didn't think in the beginning that I was going to have a really good haul there, but it ended up being a lot better than I thought. So, of course, I went to the craft corner in the back first, like I always do, to try and find needlework kits. Unfortunately, this is the only one that I found. This is an old Creative Expressions kit. It's a Wild Rose Whisper Pillow quilting kit. I paid $1 or $2 for it, I think. And I think I paid $2. Not really sure. Oh no, $1. Might be worth 10. And then the other thing that I got back there, I believe this was $3, was this Bernat, if that's how you say it, latch hook chrysanthemums piano bench kit, because everybody needs a latch hooked chrysanthemum style piano bench cover. I don't know. I mean, you can use it as like a little accent rug or something. I don't think it has to be a piano bench cover. But anyway, the kit is new, sealed, complete. Can't find any comps on that, so I'm not really sure. Maybe 20 to 30? I don't know. At least 20 though, I would think. Then I went to the toy section. I was looking for, old Scrabble games and all that, so I could sell the tiles. And I did find this by Uncle Milton. It's called Rainbow in My Room, and it projects a rainbow across the child's room, just like it says. And it's supposed to be, pretty intense rainbow. My daughter has the Uncle Milton moon, and that lights up at night, and you can flip a remote and it goes through the different phases of the moon. It's pretty cool. So these are pretty popular products. I think I paid $2 for this. It's worth about, probably charge $20 in free shipping on this, and I should have no problem selling that. Okay, then in electronics, just found this old Walkman for $1. It's a little scratched up here, but other than that, it's in really good working condition. Radio works, cassette player works. Hoping to get maybe 10 out of that. Then I went into the kitchenware section, and I got this pepper grinder. This is a Vic Firth pepper grinder. And I believe he made, let's see, it says Vic Firth represents nearly a half-century of musical perfection with the Boston Symphony Orchestra. And now he translates his commitment to quality and expertise in wood turning into his gourmet products. Oh, he used to make drumsticks. So now he makes pepper grinders and stuff like that. Anyway, these are pretty popular. This is the Federal Peppermill Cherry. I paid, I think, $3 for it. Brand new with the tags. Should be able to get, I'm thinking like 25 to 30 on that. Then in the boutique section, where they put all the things that they consider fancy or expensive or whatever, plus all the beauty products are there. I got this. This is a Signature Club A Advanced Formula Essentials Cream. This, I don't know what's going on with the label here, why it's worn off a little, but this is brand new and sealed. This cost me $2. This should easily sell for $20. Then back in the book section, I got, I think this was $1. This, the New American Cookbook from 1941. I believe it's a first edition. It's in pretty good shape. A little staining here and there, but other than that, you know, it's not really torn up at all or anything like that. The binding's a little loose, but that's normal wear and tear. That, I believe, was $1. Yeah, that was $1. Maybe 10 to 15. Then I also got this, and I don't know why. I think I got it for like 50 cents or $1, something like that. But I just bought it because it said Pennsylvania Academy of the Fine Arts limited edition 1974 calendar. Mainly bought it because it said limited edition. I don't know how many of these are still floating around. Don't know if there's any interest at all, but I figured for $1 I would take a chance. Got this, I think, for $2. This is an IQ Infinite Mind. It's one of those speed reading software programs, and it was a little confusing to me because when I opened it up, oh, there's a receipt in there. When I opened it up, I had all the discs. It is complete as far as I can tell, and there's 2 discs here. But the back of this says Windows, but all the discs in it say they're for Mac. So I'm just gonna write it up as Mac and, you know, take a lot of detailed pictures and see what happens with it. I paid $2. I don't know with this. They're kind of a little all over the place, and especially since this is a Mac and not PC version, don't know if I'll get as much, so I don't know. 10 to 20? Not really. I don't really have high hopes on this. We'll have to see. But definitely should make a profit though. Let's see. Oh, also in like the kitchen section, I found this, which I thought was a Port Marion piece. It turns out it's actually a Villeroy and Boch also put out a botanical line. This is their coffee pot. I paid $5 for it. It's in excellent condition, no chips, cracks, grazing, or anything. This should easily make, I think, about 30 to 40. Then, again, back in the book section, this was all together. This was kind of jammed inside of this box. This is Instant Immersion Spanish 1, 2, and 3. This program has 9 DVDs or CDs back here. And then this was shoved in this front pocket here. I think this is a totally different thing. I mean, same program, just it wasn't supposed to be jammed into this box. But I'll probably sell them together because this alone isn't really making any money. I paid, I think, $1 or $2. Should be able to make, I don't know, 10 to 20 on it. I might actually keep this for a while and see how it is because I desperately need to brush up on my Spanish, which, you know, I took 6 years of back in the day in middle school and high school and used to speak it pretty well, and now just I'm very, very, very rusty. So, but put it up for sale eventually. Alright, in the Christmas section, I bought this little beaded ornament only because the little ribbon on it said Neiman Marcus. I know there's a lot of, you know, people who love their labels on eBay. I'm gonna throw this disgusting stick candy out that came with it because it's all melted and gross. But it has the name of the piece on it, Barely a Soldier. So I'm gonna keep that in there until I list it, so I don't forget the name. It does have like one little loose bead right here. Other than that, it seems to be in really good shape. I paid, I think, 50 cents, so I don't know, I might get 10 out of it. Maybe 10 with free shipping. We'll see. This, I don't know how I'm gonna do on this, because this is an as-is piece. I didn't notice till I got home that the goat's other ear was broken off. But I mean, you can always sit him this way and he looks perfectly fine. Anyway, this is a House of Hatton piece. Never heard of them before. It's marked on the bottom. It says House of Hatton 2001. And then V.S. Rawson. I'll do some research and find out what that means. But some of these pieces can go for a decent amount of money. I paid, I believe, $2 for it. So I'll put as is in the title and started at 10 bucks at auction and see how it goes. Then I was happy to find these little ornaments, even though I think they're just ugly as sin. But you know the rule on eBay, you know, the uglier the better most of the time. Ugly sells. These are called Christmas crinkles. They're from Department 56. They're designed by Patience Brewster. If you guys look up Patience Brewster, a lot of her stuff, she designs for all different holidays, and I think multiple companies. Some of her stuff can go for a lot of money, so keep an eye out for her stuff. These are all little tiny disturbing looking ornaments. I have little faces in them, and this one's called White Chocolate. Here, I'll show you what one of them looks like. I'm not going to take them all out of the box, but see? Ugh! That would give me nightmares. But anyway, I'm sure someone out there thinks they're absolutely adorable. But these were all in their boxes. They only cost me 50 cents a piece. I should easily be able to get at least 10 a piece for these. This is the, what is this? Green Star Bagman. The chocolate nougat. This one's really upsetting. The potted poinsettia man. Ugh. And the polka dot bag lady. So, if that's what you're into, then so be it. I'm sure a lot of the things that I like, people think are horrible too. So, I'm not going to judge. To each his own. Alright, and now we come to the biggest finds of the day at the rummage sale. Of course, I had to go and look at coffee mugs. And these were actually on the table in this box. Most of their coffee mugs are shoved in boxes underneath the folding tables, and I have to climb under there like a contortionist and try and go through the coffee mugs. I look ridiculous, but thankfully these were on the table. These are really collectible. These are a set. Well, I don't think they were a set. I think they were sold individually. But these are from Henry Bendel, which is a very famous and popular department store on Fifth Avenue in New York City. I've never been to Henry Bendel. Maybe next time I go into the city I should actually go in there. But this, I guess, is what the store looks like. Rough interpretation. I can't remember the name of the artist off the top of my head. I have it written down. The guy who did the illustrations for this. But all of them have some kind of brown and white striped theme going on in them, because that's in their, you know, all their boxes, all their logos, everything has brown and white stripes. And it says Henry Bendel over here on some of the handles. They're big mugs. They're like 20 ounces a piece. And they all do have names. I did look them up, but can't remember them off the top of my head. But I'm going to sell these separately. I paid $4 for the box. I should easily be able to get at least $25 per mug out of these. As I carefully put them back in the box. Okay. 3 more things to go. Also in the electronics section, I found this right as I was leaving. This is a Mophie power stand. You can put your iPad in this, and it folds up flat for portability, and you can move it any way that you want so that you can have your iPod just the way you want it. And it has all these different adapters for different plugs. And I believe this is for a Generation 1 and 2 iPad. I had my husband, he was going out with his best friends last weekend, and I had him take this up to him, because he has an iPad, and test it, and he said it was a really tight fit. It was hard to get it in and out of the stand, but they did manage, and it does, this actually charges your iPad as well as just holds it in position. So it does work. It cost me 10 bucks. I'm hoping to get at least 50 out of it. Then last but not least are the 2 big winners of the day. This I found in the book section. It's the Jerusalem Bible from Doubleday. Leather cover, gilded pages, in really good condition. It is from 1968. I found another copy of this that just recently sold. I think they had it at auction for $75. It didn't go at auction. They put it up for a buy it now of $125, and it went for $125. So I paid, I think, $2. So I was, you know, doing a little dance when I looked that one up. And the very last item of the day, to me, did not look like anything much at all. And when you guys see it, you're going to go, huh? But I bought this coffee mug. Actually, I have 2 of these coffee mugs. And these were in the boxes where I had to, you know, try and fold myself up and try and get under the table to scrounge around. And the only bad thing about the way that they put their mugs out is obviously they're stacking them on top of each other, they're throwing them in boxes, so a lot of them get chipped and broken throughout the course of the rummage sale. But I found this one and its partner in one of the boxes, no chips, no cracks, no crazing. And I looked at it and I was like, you know, it's nice. And then I turned it over and it said, well, I don't speak French. Le Résidence, I don't know. Le Résidence, I don't know. De Bernardade, something like that. And then it says Café Paris, Limoges, France. Well, it had obviously it had a lot of writing on it, so I had to look it up since it had so much writing on it. And when I looked it up, I saw that some of the prices people were asking for on eBay for these things was like ridiculous. I'm like, wow, okay. So the mugs were 25 cents. So I bought both of them. I came home. I went on replacements.com just to see if they had these and what the prices might be. And I know replacements.com is like, you know, super, super high retail. Usually I ask for about half or maybe even less than that of what Replacements is asking on their items because their prices are so, you know, crazy. But you can still kind of get an idea from their website. So I went on there to see if this was even there. It was, and when I saw the price that they were asking for a single mug, I almost fell off the couch. They want $239 per mug. Holy cow! So I guess I'm going to put these up and start them at, you know, put one up at a time, start it at 100, see if I get any watchers or anything. I think the green is actually, there's a green and a blue pattern, they're both the same. The green seems to be a little rarer than the blue, so which is a good thing. So I'll have to let you guys know how I do on that. So that is it for the rummage sale. I hope you guys see this video before, like, I don't know, December. I keep filming them and I keep forgetting to upload them because my daughter's home for the summer and it's just, you know, I don't have great time management skills to begin with, but then with her home all day, they just suck. To be frank, they just suck. So I will do my best to get this uploaded as quickly as I can, and I hope you guys are having better luck with garage sales than I am. I hope it picks up next month. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.